Hey, what's up everyone? DJ Sterf here, and I've got the Rocketbook Everlast notebook. Got this off the Kickstarter campaign. I thought it was a pretty cool concept, so I wanted to try it out. This is kind of a rubbery type of texture, and the back is just like a general plastic. The spiral binding's really durable feeling. It doesn't feel like my other thin metal spiral bound paper notebooks. I have tons of those just piled up over the last months and years, and I thought this was a novel concept. The Rocketbook Everlast notebook's a little bit different from their other product, the Rocketbook Wave. The Rocketbook Wave, so not this one, but the Wave, you can renew it up to 4 times. And I mean, you can write whatever you want in your notebook, and then you put it in the microwave. And you put a mug with some water on it to regulate everything, the moisture, all that. And it will erase, I think it's up to 4 times for the Rocketbook Wave. This is the Everlast. It's slightly different. I thought the 4X was kind of limited, and when they went on Shark Tank with that product, the sharks thought it was more of a gimmick, kind of gag gift type of thing. I thought it was pretty cool. They're actually innovating and trying to reinvent something so simple as the notebook. But this one actually seemed a little bit cooler. The Everlast notebook, and I have a test page here. I'll show you what's up. This kind of feels like a whiteboard. It's not quite a whiteboard, but you notice here there's a QR code. So this is for scanning, as well as some symbols on the bottom here that you can configure with the Rocketbook app. And let me show you how I have this configured. I don't really like the symbols. Maybe that's one of my critiques here. I can't really put significance to what each one is, but I have it set up to use 3 of the note-taking apps and an email. And the first one in each group I have is send as PDF, and the auto send notes, it'll automatically send to this one. I think that's how it works, so even if you don't check it, it'll send it there anyway. I'm not 100% sure on that. You can view your history. I don't have any scans in this yet, but I will test that out. And then this one, yeah, the second in each group I have non-PDF, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but it's a Rocketbook app, and this is an Android phone. This is a Nexus 6. So anyway, yeah, this is where to get that. Google Play Store, as usual. All right, so I have a page here with something I drew. You got to use a specific type of pen as well. I just drew the 5 dog. This is actually, you see the 5 that I drew initially, and then I just made it into a dog. It was so cool to know how to do this in like middle school. And I have several of these checked so they can send to my note-taking applications. The draw about this notebook though is you don't put it in the microwave. It says do not microwave this notebook. But if you draw, say I just draw a line with this friction pen, and this is a certain type of pen, it's called the friction pen. I have this upside down, don't I? Yeah. Friction clicker in this case, so you know, click down again. But it's not supposed to wipe off with regular paper towel, so here. This one's a regular paper towel. Let me get to this. Put some pressure on it too. Alright, still there. It does take a tiny, tiny, tiny bit off. I'll tell you that. There's a tiny, tiny bit of gray on this, but it's not much. But I think if you kept putting friction on that, it would actually mess up a little bit. There's a little bit of a wet spot on here, so it's not a pure test. The only complaint about that is this front page here is the same texture, but it seems to pull off ink off of your front page. So I'll try it on the next set of pages as well, but I want to, yeah, it's not pulling this off onto that page. So it seems to be just the back of the front cover. So maybe that could be revised a bit, but here's a damp paper towel. And let me use my other hand. There we go. Okay, so let's see if this actually erases. Yeah, works really well. And so this is much more, I guess, future-proof. So you can probably do this a lot more than 4 times. You just erase that, and yeah, that's the Everlast notebooks draw. There is, you can just keep erasing off of the same page, and then write again with this one. You want to be sure that the surface is dry. I tried doing this when the page was still a little bit wet and it had some trouble writing. It's just not meant to do that. So anyway, I'll try scanning this page, and I have these guys checked, and I'll bring it over and check Google Drive to see if it actually pulls over right. So here, you would go over to your middle button here, there, and you gotta pull this away quite a bit, but you're gonna want to be over it, because otherwise it doesn't get a great picture. This is so hard to do. Hold on. I want to do this while showing it though. All right, we're gonna have to deal with it. Pull it back a little bit more, bruh. Come on. Yeah! I did it. That's so hard to do while holding this. I did not get a good read off of that. So you want to be steady with this. Hold on, let me put this down. That was not a good scan. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna scan that again while not holding this. Hold on a second. I don't want to put this on the actual notebook because it has a stand on it. All right, let's go back. And I'm gonna scan with a steady hand. Oh, that's a whole lot better. Okay, so this is the scan I got off of this run. That's a whole lot better. So you just want to have a steady hand with that, otherwise it's not going to scan well. So essential OCR, well no, not OCR, just scanning technology there. And it would also depend on the resolution of your camera. I mean, this has a 13 megapixel camera here, up to. Anyway, let's go see if it pulled over. And I'll probably have both scans, really. Yeah, I have the good and the bad one. So here's the lame-o one. And here's the much better one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, so that's the essentials of the Rocketbook Everlast notebook. I guess I'll see how this goes in the next few days. I'm planning on ordering a color set of these guys, the friction pens, and then see how the colors transfer over and all that. That would be great. You know, Google Keep would be a nice addition to this, but I know Google Keep is very limited. I use that a lot just because of the to-do list and it's so quick, but I really wish they would add colors to Google Keep, because it's just all year it's Easter with Google Keep because it's all pastel colors. So anyway, let me also X these, and let's get rid of the PDF ones because I've already done that. And I'll scan this again and see if the text works fine. But you see here, like it shows which ones you have X'd, so that one's correct. And then let me do this again here. Oh yeah, that was a nice scan. I'm not sure what it's actually going to send on this, but it did grab that correctly. And then I need to check Google Drive to see if the text didn't look like anything sent. Anyway, I guess something I have to figure out on that. Why didn't it send that? Maybe some you can't send as non-PDF, but I would give you the option. So I don't know. Info. Okay, so they still have a send an issue in if you find something. Share. Oh, you can share with Keep. You can share it. Let's see if that works. All right, Google Keep. Show me. Oh, look at that. It does have that. It does have Google Keep capability. So essentially anything you can share it to, but you have to share it per the app and not per your checkboxes there. That's not an option for Google Keep. And I want to make sure that, hold on. Rocketbook app. Here. So your sending options here. Change your destinations. Those are your options right there. So you got Dropbox, Evernote, Drive, Email, OneNote, Box. What is that next one? And then Photos. What is that other one? What is this? Slack. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not a familiar icon, but all right. Sweet. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably have a few other videos of how this turns out if things go awry or whatever, or go really well. I'm hoping this is a cool, neat alternative to having a ton of notebooks, because I just have tons and tons of spiral bound notebooks that I've used over the years for my to-do lists and notes. And yeah, it would be really nice to consolidate and have everything electronically and just kind of cut down on the excess waste and all that. All right, that's about it. I'll check you next time. Peace. God bless you, and have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this thing where I'm holding the camcorder and trying to film and scan at the same time. But I think the main thing here is write down what you want to save it to. So you remember what these symbols are. I wish you could draw new symbols and do that in the app. That would be really cool. Like if for email, just draw like an E or something, but you can't change what it's going to be on here unless it's a tablet. Then you could actually dynamically put those in. So I guess that's really not an option. But if you see the page here, maybe one more note, it's kind of gridded out. So that could be a neat feature. It doesn't show up on the scans as well, so that's kind of cool. But yeah. The doggy likes it. All right, peace.